Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, and let me know what you think. Y'all, the conversation between Stormi from Love Mary Tuntsville and Latrice from Bell Collective, I didn't really care for their conversation that much. I really didn't. It was like, I don't know. It didn't give me it didn't do anything for me. They could have kept that. um they mostly talked about themselves and how rich they are and how popular they are, and they both got it out the mud. They started together in Stormi's mama shed. And in my opinion, it's okay to brag and pop your collar and you know check each other accolades and stuff, but after a while I was like, okay, let's move on to speak about the shows, Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let's speak about Bell Collective and see what they have to say about that. And I'm not hating at all. Trust me, I love to see successful black people, especially women, handling their business, doing their thing. I mean, I have no problem. Like I said, I like how they, greeted each other, how they already know each other from prior, Stormi living in Mississippi, and they said that they started out together helping each other and stuff like that. Latrice admitted that Stormi helped her with her vending machine launch. So overall, I mean, yes, they knew each other, and I'm 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 okay with them talking about their giving us the backstory and talking about their accolades and stuff. But I was like, okay, what else you got? What else you got? It was like I say, I'm not hating at all, but I thought they was there to do a cross reference on each other's show. And it seems like, to me, no matter what they talked about or how far the conversation got, it always circled back to what they have and how rich they are and about their accolades. And I don't know, I guess if they're I guess they just, I don't know, it just didn't really, I was over it. I was over it. I'm not sure what other people got out of it, but I was waiting on them to actually speak on their shows, dig into, different scenes, different, different castmates and stuff like that. Latrice, she did speak on Marie because that's her biggest rival, and she did say that she was actually suing Marie for defamation. I wonder, are we going to be able to see that on the show? And she also said that Marie wasn't the cast that was actually pitched for the show. It was actually Marie's friend Elsie, or Essie, I'm sorry, that was supposed to be the castmate. And so I was wondering, I thought that maybe since Latrice spilled that tea, that she would actually, elaborate a little bit on how it came to be that Marie replaced Essie. I mean, she did say that Essie is the business mind behind Marie businesses, but I thought they were business partners. It does seem like they both play different roles in the business, and Marie, she will let you know what she handles, what she don't handle, and stuff like that. So I feel as though Latrice, she just she spilled some tea, but it's like, if you're gonna drop it, drop it. Let us in on a little bit more. And I don't know if she was told not to say much, but she did say that she liked to let people read between the lines. And I'm like, girl, if don't nobody have time to be guessing and stuff like that, just say what you need to say. Don't give us half the story. Go on and say whatever it is that you need to say. I wanted them to go down the line more so with how Letitia, the two Letitias did, and kind of like give some more tea, give some more adjectives of what's going on, paint the pictures and clear up some things on the show. Latrice, she did now she did speak on her husband, and she doesn't feel a type of way with her husband calling her a B. And I'm like, I guess that if that's her choice, that's her marriage, that's her husband, and to want it to each his own. It just couldn't be me, because I don't even play with the B word. I don't play with the B word being addressed to me by anybody, husband, friends, nobody, straight nobody. I don't play with that word. So I guess to each his own. Some people, they take it as a term of endearment, they take it as friendliness, and then it also can be used against you. So I don't play with the word altogether. I don't have time to be trying to figure out which way you trying to use it. So we just going to eliminate it when you address me altogether. But anyway, Latrice did say that her husband is not always the way we see him on camera. And I'm like, well, which way is he? She tried to explain that her husband is he's a real sweet guy. He loves her real hard. He loves her. He even puts her before God. And I'm like, well, you know what? Maybe that's what's wrong, because nothing or nobody is supposed to come before. But my thing is, I think Latrice was trying to defend her husband, because as much as her husband does on camera, and we have not seen the good side of him, the side of him that she's speaking about, I'm like, okay, as much as we've seen it, I'm sure, as much as we've seen the negative, I feel as though that as much as they have, as long as they've been filming and stuff like that, been on camera, the positive would have eased out, slipped out by now. I don't think that this is all editing. I think this is her husband, the controlling manipulator that he is, that calls her the B word, that prefers to her as being the B. Now, she can dress it up and accept it because she's used to it. She's comfortable with it. But me, I just don't rock that way. She also, asked Stormi about Stormi calling Marceau the B word. And Stormi was like, well, she believed that Marceau, he liked that. Because he always talking about, I need all my camera time because I need my check and stuff like that. And so Stormi did let us in, saying that, basically Marceau, in my opinion, the way she's saying it is that Marceau is desperate for a check, and Marceau is not the same on camera as he is off camera. He play a role on camera, and then off camera is, oh, I didn't mean it, don't take it serious. So it's like, but it's supposed to be reality. So I don't understand, why are you not showing up as the true Marceau? So, and she said that Tisha did not have a problem with her calling Marceau a B at all. Marceau didn't have a problem with it. they didn't have a problem with it until basically the people had a problem with it, in which I can agree with that, because in the moment Tisha didn't say anything. She sat there, and we all seen where Stormi had to ask Tisha, "Do you not like that? Do you want me to not call him that?" And Tisha was like, "No, I really, I don't like it." But if she hadn't been asked, then I don't think Tisha would have said anything. She probably was thinking it, but she never opened her mouth to address it. And Stormi also said that people are were talking about how Courtney should have checked her for calling Marceau a B. And she was saying that no, because Courtney allows her to be her, and if Marceau felt this kind of way, Marceau should have stopped her in the beginning. And she said Courtney don't check her like Marceau does. He don't tell her to stay in her place, shut the F up and stuff like that, like Marceau does Tisha. So in my opinion, that's taking another dig at the Scots 1.0. And I'm like, and I'm one of the ones that felt as though that Courtney should have checked and addressed Stormi. And I'm not saying like he should have reprimanded her or, just fussed at her, cussed her out or something like that. What I'm saying is, as a wife, I feel as though that you have, there are certain levels of respect that you have for yourself, your husband, your family, and so forth. And for her to take on another man, say for instance that wasn't Marceau, or they weren't even filming for Love and Marriage Huntsville, and she called out another man just because she trying to have a moment, and that other man stepped to her. A lot of men are not as are not respecting women. So say for instance she come across one of those men where she feels as though that she can check him or call him out his name like she did Marceau. And then as soon as he check her, then what is she gonna do? Go get Courtney? And see, that's my point. Why create an issue for your husband to come and rescue you when all could have been avoided from the beginning? So I think that Stormi missed she missed the people's point on that one. They also, Latrice and Stormi, they had a good old laugh at Letitia. And you know what? That's a whole separate video. But they feel as though she needs to go back to school. But anyway, I feel as though that Stormi, she lied. She stated that she doesn't need, they both keep on hollering about how they don't need the Love and Marriage Huntsville, the Bell Collective platform, that, they got it out the mud and stuff. And like I say, that's all fine and dandy. But my thing is, they keep trying to remind everybody that they don't need the platform and they were made before the platform and stuff like that. Well, then, if that's the case, then step aside and let somebody else that need the platform or want the platform to have the platform, if that's the case. Because Stormi, she's saying this because everybody is saying that Melody is the creator of the show. And although Stormi was saying that she doesn't have an issue with either of the ladies on the show. She like, all the cast and stuff. I don't think that that's true. I think Stormi just saying that to save face because of what she said during the interview, and it probably, during that conversation, and she probably didn't know what was going to be edited, if they were going to edit anything, or, so forth. I do believe that it was edited, and to their liking. They had to put some moments in there, but I believe that it was edited. And I believe Stormi saying that she liked the cast at the end, I believe that's a bald-faced tale that she told just to save face, just in case anything that she said had got aired. But again, I just don't understand why these people just keep on. If you don't need the platform, just go ahead and get off, because these two seem like they are above the rest of the cast. And they like, okay, I'm doing it, you not. They even spoke on, they didn't elaborate, but they touched on that other castmates not showing their real. And I'm like, Stormy, you're not showing your real either, because you show, she didn't show the part where she said she went through the trouble with her business was in trouble. She came on there like her business was popping, like it was just hot. We didn't see her go through her downfall or anything like that. So she went from sugar to sugar on the show. And she made what, one or two different scenes where she talked about her business being in the dumps. But by the time she was talking about it being in the dumps, she said she had already recovered. So Stormy not showing her true reality either. She skipped all the way around that. She went over, under, and all on the outskirts of her reality. So I'm not sure what she mean by all the other, talking about other castmates not showing their reality. Stormy, let's be for real. What reality have you shown us? By you being behind 5,000 orders? From my opinion, you're still behind 5,000 orders, because the people from Black Friday last year still have not received all their orders, their packages. Did you just write that off? Because they couldn't. But anyway, that's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.